What is lathe? Lathe is one of the oldest machine tools whose main function is to remove metal from piece of work to give it a required shape and size, which is accomplished by holding the workpiece securely and rigidly on the machine and then turning it against cutting tool which will remove metal from the workpiece in the form of chips. Now operations on lathe. First one is turning. The process of removal of excess material from the workpiece to produce a cylindrical surface is called straight turning. You can see clearly in this picture as well. And the next is taper turning. To produce a conical surface by gradual reduction in diameter from a cylindrical workpiece is called taper turning. You can see here how diameter of the workpiece is gradually decreasing in this picture. Next is chamfering, the process of removing worse and sharp edges to protect the end of workpiece for safe handling and to have a better look. You can see sharp edge is being removed by the cutting tool. Facing. Facing is operation of machining the ends of workpiece to produce a flat surface square with the axis. You can clearly see in this picture how facing is being done at the end of the workpiece. Next one is boring. Boring is the operation of enlarging and turning a hole produced by drilling, punching, casting or forging. Always remember, boring cannot generate a hole. It's similar to the external turning. Similarly, there are many lathe operations like reaming, thread cutting, tapping, knurling, grooving, polishing, spring winding, etc. This is safety goggles. Never forget to wear this before operating on lathe machine. Safety should always be your priority and never touch your eyes with your fingers as well. Next is chuck key, which is used for the purpose of tightening or loosening the jaws of a chuck. You can see we are loosening the jaws so that workpiece can be inserted in the chuck easily. After inserting workpiece, you can see we are tightening the jaws again. And the next is socket wrench, which is used for tightening and loosening the tool post so that cutting tool can be fixed appropriately on the tool post. And this is cutting tool. To cut the material properly, the tool should be harder than the material of the workpiece. You can see in this video tool is being fixed into the tool post. And this is very important marking block which is used for centering of workpiece. Let us understand the centering process. You have to fix job piece in such a way that there should not be any uneven gap between surface of job piece and the point of marking block. You can see in this video somewhere there is more gap and somewhere there is less gap. If you see more gap between the surface of job piece and the point of marking block, then loosen the jaws corresponding to that side. On the other hand, you should tighten the jaws corresponding to less gap side. And you will have to repeat the same process until you get the uniform gap between the job piece and the point of marking block. And this is ring spanner. And the next is outside caliper to measure the outside diameter of the job piece. And the last one is very common, that is steel rule. You can see lathe machine on the screen. The leftmost part of the lathe is called headstock and the middle part is known as carriage and the rightmost part is known as tailstock. You can see there are three rods. The upper one is called lead screw and the middle one is feed rod and the lower one is starting rod. Together which two start-stop lever are connected so that we can stop the spindle from anywhere working on the lathe, whether on right side or left side. This is isolation switch at the back of lathe machine from where you can cut the supply of electricity from the main switch. Switching towards I means you are supplying power to the device. You can see there are four switches. The left two switches are coolant on off control and right two switches are motor on off control. Let us see different parts of headstock. This is forward reverse selection lever. Forward mode means spindle will move only in one direction, while forward reverse mode means spindle will move in both direction anti-clockwise as well as in clockwise direction. Now this is driving clutch control lever, which is right now in neutral position. If you will switch it towards left hand side, or you can say red spot, then it will be in high speed mode. If you will switch it towards right hand side, then it will be in low speed mode. This is spindle speed selection levers. You can see two different RPMs are mentioned on two different circles. RPM on large circle should be noted when speed clutch lever will be in high speed mode, and RPM on smaller circle should be noted when speed clutch lever will be in low speed mode. Now you are watching on the screen left right hand thread lever and fits and threads range lever. All these levers are related to different threading operations. You can see there are different alphabets are written in front of every lever. These are the codings for a specific type of thread. Arrange all the levers accordingly and you will get the thread automatically. And this is fits and threads hand wheel. Jaws and chuck are also part of headstock. You can clearly see this lathe machine is having 4 jaws and 4 chuck. Let us talk about carriage now. You can see tool post on the top slide, and there is a wheel connected to top slide that is called top slide hand wheel. This is cross slide and wheel is called cross slide hand wheel. And this large hand wheel is called saddle hand wheel. You can see feed direction control lever, oil distributor knob for lubrication and split nut engaging lever. And this is longitudinal cross feed selection lever. This is tail stock hand wheel for the movement of tail stock, and this is tail stock sleeve clamping lever, and this is dead center which supports the jaw piece during lathe operations. This is tail stock clamping gear. The main function of clamping is to stop the movement of sliding parts. So you will find many clamps on different sliding portions of the lathe machine. Importance of lathe in interview. This is one of the important and basic machines that every interviewer expects that you must know it very well. Especially when you are appearing in early phase of placement, then possibility is more. My personal experience. Even I was asked many questions about lathe. They asked me, what have you done in workshop till today? As I mentioned lathe in my answer, they started to ask me following questions about lathe. What are the safety equipments while working on lathe? Why don't we wear hand gloves? Tell me about the operations that you have performed on lathe. And where is emergency brake situated on the lathe machine?